Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. We are continuing to play the Leviathan DLC expansion pack, and we are narrowing down on the planet that Leviathan itself is located on. It's on this planet. So we're going to have to go scan that. Hopefully we can find out what this Reaper killer is, and if it's willing to go and help us out in the war against the Reapers. Just scanning the nearby area to see if there's anything we can do here. And let's go land. Blah blah blah, lots and lots of words. And where is this damn thing? There we go. Launch the probe. Splash. Okay, we can land.
These coordinates match our trace of Leviathan.
Blah blah blah, bunch of words, bunch of words. Read them if you feel like it.
Cortez, what's the status on the probe we launched?
Tracking it now, Commander. I've confirmed that Leviathan's signal originates from this planet. Heard how, Anne helped us locate it. It's pretty spooky stuff.
What are we expecting to find?
A Reaper killer. That is all that matters. Even if it doesn't want to be found.
It doesn't have a choice. We're here.
But after that? If it's a Reaper, even one that went rogue, do we really want help from something like that?
We're not going to win this war by turning away help, even if it does have blood on its hands.
Commander, new readings from the probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location. You're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
There's nothing but ocean. I show a concentration of structures floating on the surface, but the probe's giving us a signal below that. Way below.
Underwater?
Looks that way. The shuttle should still be able to reach it.
That's possible?
The Kodiak is spec'd to nearly 1,000 atmospheres, but I've never actually tested that.
Guess we're gonna find out.
Status! Some kind of pulse hit us! Systems are shutting down! Brace for impact!
Everyone all right?
I survived far worse, Commander.
How's the shuttle, Cortez?
Checking now. I'll see if I can get power restored.
Copy that. We'll look around.
Don't like this, Shepard. We're not the first to be stranded here. That pulse was deliberate.
Could be Leviathan's last line of defense.
I recognize a few of these ships, but only from historical records. They're ancient.
I kind of like this idea of a spaceship graveyard where a lot of ships have crashed and they've never been able to leave. You know, Cortez seems to be confident that he can get the thing flying again, but hey, I'm willing to bet that the crews of these ships were too. Now I can remember what these things said, but with the general idea of what these things are talking about, but I can't really read them on the little screen that I'm viewing at. Ordinarily for this game, I was recording the commentary as I was playing the game. But that's not happening right now because for some reason I messed it up and the commentary track didn't get recorded. So I have to go and play through it afterward. But oh geez, look at that.
Why no one gets out of here?
It's one of the probes. Leviathan artifacts.
Any idea how old these are?
Might as well destroy it. Well, it seems fairly obvious the crew never got rescued. They all died here. Hopefully we can not suffer the same fate, because, you know, we got a galaxy to save. Now, this is a human ship here, and it sort of brings it back to the one of the ideas that I didn't so much care about for this series was that this ship has been here for a long time, but relatively speaking, humans have not existed in the galactic stage for a long time. Holy shit!
They were right behind us.
Protect the shuttle!
Well, time to go kill some Reaper forces. My point being that the human race has existed has been flying around in space for how many years? What was it? Something like they've been part of the Citadel Alliance, or whatever you want to call it, for about 40 years or so, and been in space for a little while longer than that. So, with a relatively short amount of time in space, how is it that humanity has managed to go and build gigantic ships, build a bunch of outposts on a lot of about a lot of planets, spent enough time for them to have been abandoned and all that kind of crap? It's kind of time frame isn't quite long enough. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. It has really nothing to do with this, what we're doing right now. Okay, we've got to go and keep Cortez, oh jeez. Damn it. We got to keep these monsters off Cortez's back so he can go and finish repairing the Kodiak shuttle. They don't really seem to be too interested in the shuttle, they're just coming straight after us. Normal Reaper forces, though. A little bit of... one of the problems I had with this game in particular was the...
Out of development, Commander. Fixing it now.
was the lack of diversity in enemies. You are fighting Reaper forces, like the Brute here, or the Husks, or the all the other things. Or you are fighting Cerberus forces, which are the humans wearing the masks and all that kind of crap. As opposed to, say, Mass Effect 2, where you had the Reaper forces, you had the like the 3 different mercenary forces. You had the Loki mechs, and you had the Geth, and all those. Come to think of it, we had to kill a few Geth in this game too, but it wasn't as common. I guess people were really getting tired of shooting those damn robots down.
Give us some cover fire!
Copy that.
Oh, the Kodiak's in the air. Well, I guess Cortez knows something that the people on this ship didn't. Oh. Fucker snuck up on me. Lay down some fire. How are you supposed to lay down fire on a ship that doesn't have any weapons? Kodiak doesn't have weapons, does it? He's not helping out. Not at all. Just pick us up and get off the damn planet.
Another pulse enemy. Flight control scrambled.
Oh, you kidding me, man?
Get to him!
Well, the Kodiak's back down again. Guess we were expecting too much of Cortez to get the thing flying again, considering that these other people weren't able to do it. Now we actually have to defend him. He landed over there, so we have to go jump to the other side of this ship in order to defend him. If they destroy that shuttle, we're dead. Even though the shuttle's not capable of flying right now, it's probably our best bet. It's also, I think, the only time in the game that you got Cortez in a combat situation, isn't it?
Okay, we're clear.
Nice work, Commander. But there's a development. We need to talk.
The threat's gone for right now. So before I go and advance the story, there's a couple of things over in this area that I want to go and pick up that I didn't get a chance to, because the Reapers attacked a little bit earlier than I thought they would. Nothing really much, though. Just some more of these logs. And a couple of those, like, metagel ration things.
Looks like a damaged Atlas. Different though, and it's not flying Cerberus colors.
Primitive, not worth the repair.
You still have a Reaper up there. Wonder why the attack stopped. If I were that Reaper, I'd just swing on down here and blow that fucking wreck right out of the ocean. Not a whole lot we're going to be able to do from it from down here. Get your ass over there and go talk to Cortez. Found everything that I think we found everything that we can find around here. Go ahead, run. Time's a-wasting.
Status.
Shuttle's a mess, Commander. That pulse knocked it right out of the air. We're not going anywhere.
The Normandy could extract us.
Same thing would happen to her. And the landing won't be as pretty. I'd say Leviathan has some sort of defense system in place.
Then we aren't getting out of here until we find it. So how do we do that?
Well, you might be able to use a mech. Looks like it's rigged for diving.
A diving mech?
It's a Triton model. Military grade, repurposed for deep sea exploration. As long as the seawater hasn't corroded it, you should be good to go.
Well, if that's what we have to do, let's get started.
Wait a minute here. Are we seriously considering...
First, we'll need to restore power to get that cargo door open.
How?
It appears we are.
These old Ballard-class ships are equipped with exterior power sockets. They use them for emergency repairs. We can strip the cells from the shuttle and use those for juice. Hang on, I'll get you started. Got a cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in.
Alright, what's going to happen here is we're going to go and grab these socket things and go and haul ass over to these power stations, and we're going to go do some stuff. Bam! It'll take a couple of seconds for us to be able to fire this thing up, so make sure you're not getting shot when you do it. And once that's done, you go over back to Cortez and pick up another one. Oh, we got brutes coming down. Shit's getting real. Fortunately, we also have some heavy weapons around here we can go and pick up. This thing will kill a brute in one hit. Ah, we hit that thing. I kind of like the idea of the heavy weapons being like one-time use items you can pick up, but they do like ridiculous damage. Because it's sort of like, it makes the heavy weapon concept kind of make sense. Because in Mass Effect 2, every class got to carry a heavy weapon. But the heavy weapons didn't really do an enormous amount of damage. I mean, it's what you really had to use against the large things like the Atlas mechs or something like that. But I mean, it really wasn't. It didn't really feel like it had the heavy firepower that they do in this game. Of course, every Javik again. Every class is capable of using the heavy weapons, just like in Mass Effect 2. But since they're so limited, they can do enormous amounts of damage. And in this game, you're going to see things like the M9 Cane used in this game. And it does... they were in both Mass Effect games. But they were also... they did so much more damage here than they do in Mass Effect 2. Now we have this Triton mech. Now we can climb into this son of a bitch. And... oh, wow. I see why the Cerberus guys like to use these things. Even a brute doesn't stand a chance. Now, I would, I guess, caution you to be at least a little bit careful while operating this mech, because it's not always possible to see where all of the enemies are attacking you from. And also, I mean, it's pretty slow, so you can get surrounded by brutes pretty quick. But once they get in close, you can melee hit them, and it just does enormous damage. It also has a little bit of difficulty traversing obstacles, but its firepower is enormous. To where we can't just carry one of these things around with us on every mission. We'd be slaughtering our way through the Reapers. I don't know how the hell we're losing this war if we have this kind of shit sitting around. Especially since this ship crashed something like 10, 20 years ago or something like that. So this has got to be old technology. But here's the problem. We're getting hit right now, and I could not, for the life of me, figure out where the hell we were getting hit from. Turns out there is a husk right next to the damn thing, just swatting away at it. And we can't see it. The only reason why I eventually was able to see it is because I went down this little ramp, and I saw the thing right there. Okay, go back over the Cortez.
Get in the water before they come back.
Roger that. Walk the map back to me when you're ready to dive. I should check it over first.
All right, Commander. Let's get you out of there, and I'll do a systems check.
Commander, risk is rarely a hindrance. But this plan, even I would hesitate.
We've come too far to stop now. The way home is through Leviathan.
Okay, SEALs, check out. Oxygen pressure is nominal. Systems are a go. It's as ready as I can make it.
Let's go.
Take care down there, Commander.
Closing hatch.
Engaging systems. Ready.
Testing comm link.
I read you.
Here goes.
Yeah.
Dive in 3, 2, 1.
Even Javik thinks it's a bad idea. It's going to be the end of the episode, though, so thanks for watching, and come back for the next one.